Let's play into If You Only Knew,
Okay.
Paul. First car.
First car that I owned myself?
Yeah.
Well, I never had a car. You know, I drove my parents' car as a kid. It was called I can't remember, like a Pontiac Laurentian, I think, named after Laurentian model, Canadian model. And then I went to school.
Right.
You know, in Toronto, you don't need a car.
Right.
We called cabs. Got to New York, you know, of course you don't need a car. It's just taxi, you know, and the beautiful subways, which are, and then finally moved up to the suburbs and bought a car, and I don't even remember what it was.
But there's no groove
I'm
in your
not a-
answer to first car.
No,
I didn't have one.
Nah, I'm not. That's right. I
not your
never
thing.
had a first car.
All right, favorite artist. I think, and we're going to talk music.
Of course, it's James Brown,
Yeah,
but
the
I
great
mean,
James
there's
Brown.
so many of them. Curtis Mayfield comes to mind. Carole King's music. Oh my goodness. The Four Seasons, still my favorite band.
You must have been like Luke Skywalker meeting Obi-Wan when you met James Brown. Give me that first time, man. What's that like? Is it on Dave?
He came on Letterman.
Yeah.
He heard me playing with my band his songs, going in and out of commercial, and he said, I want to bring two horns and play with Paul's band, and I thought I had died and gone to soul heaven, and then going in to see him afterwards, he asked me to see him, and he had done 3 songs, planned to only do 2, did a third one spontaneous. Dave said, yeah, go ahead, gave him the show. And afterwards, I come in to say, Mr. Brown wants to see you. And I walk in, and he's under the hair dryer. But not a little blow dryer, from a salon, a huge,
Right.
and he's, and I'm trying to hear him. I'm coming down, you know, to hear him under the hair. And I realize it's like he is the king. He's on a throne. The hairdryer's a throne, and I'm a subject.
You've come to him.
Prostrate in front of him, and I've never felt more at home, and that's where I really remain spiritually from
At the
this very
knees of
day.
the great man.
Absolutely, at his feet. I touched the hem of that garment.
Paulie, for somebody who digs music as much as you, I can't tell you what a smile it brings my face how enveloped you've been in it, man. You got everything you wanted out of it, didn't you? You
think-
met or
As far as playing with people, you know, I missed for Sinatra.
Yeah.
But I played with Sammy a number of times, each time a music lesson. Didn't get to play with Dean or Elvis.
No.
Carl Perkins, though, you know, made a record with him, and I've been blessed, and I don't take it for granted either. I thank God. for
Favorite
those
overall genre of music, Paul?
But favorite, soul music
Yeah.
from my youth.
Something you're binge watching right now.
Oh, you know me and Game of Thrones. Forget
Oh,
about it.
Jesus.
I didn't even know what that was.
Next time I go see your piano set, I want you to be sitting at the piano in a Game of Thrones. Like,
Yes.
literally, instead of a stool or a Victor Borgia bench, I want you to have that actual. You don't even know what Game of Thrones
No,
is.
I have no idea what it is. I remember when Don Holt
There's an
played it.
actual throne.
But he used to have a big rattan chair and sit in the chair. My one home. So cool, he didn't even have to finish the song. A young, talented kid would come down, finish the rest of it, and he was just and kissing. The ladies would come in and my Hawaii, and give him a big, soulful kiss in the middle of the thing.
Yeah.
Including my wife, Kathy, and he stuck his tongue right down her mouth. But I wasn't supposed to say that.
Dawn.
It's another era. That was another era.
3 things you would bring with you on a desert island.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I would bring an electric guitar because I'm trying to get down at Travis picking, and I would have enough time on an island.
Yeah.
I need an amp.
Little
That would
pig
be
nose.
the second.
Just a little pig nose.
Some kind of satellite, I think,
Watch a little
system,
dish.
so I could check and find the reruns of Hancock's Half Hour. Do you remember that? Tony Hancock, the funniest? Oh, I could turn you on. Funniest British comic from like early 60s. I think he was Australian, actually.
Don't know him.
Hancock's Half Hour, a funny situation comedy.
Proudest accomplishment, Paul.
Oh, I don't know. Well, having a family. I really, you know, didn't think it was necessarily possible to have a kind of career that really takes all your time and energy and be able to raise a family. And somehow I do it to my lovely wife, Kathy. We have 2 wonderful kids, grown now, Victoria and William, and that's my, you know.
I don't think I've met William, but I met Victoria in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
What a-
that's right. Coming up soon, we'll be hearing a lot from her. And William, trying to get into med school, he's in UPenn, and I'm saying, med school, where did I go wrong? I thought, you know?
Most underrated musical artist in your book. over the years? Who do you think never got their full due?
Gee, that's, well, I would say, underrated aspects of people.
Okay.
Elton John, underrated piano player. You know about his voice.
Yeah.
He sings like an opera star. You know about his writing and the beautiful anthem.
But he can
But
play.
what a hell of a piano player he is, and especially in the gospel style. Eric Clapton, his voice. I
know,
love the
can
way
you
he
believe
sings.
He got that voice.
Yeah, people, it's always guitar. Yeah, he's great on guitar, but I mean, when he sings those songs at you, that's what you're reacting to.
Even Jimi Hendrix. I mean, when you think about can you imagine you have those chops? And I think at one point, Clapton goes into a place in London and Jimi Hendrix on stage. He actually gets depressed. It's so mind-bending.
I
and
could
both
imagine.
of them have such singular
Yeah,
voices, so
yeah.
I can't imagine those songs without
And
them.
the delivery, when you think of Hendrix, the way he delivered those lines, and he was so relaxed and groovy, baby. That's so hard to do and put it over like.
No, that's the first cat up with that whole vibe. I mean, Lenny Kravitz must have seen that and thought, it's like Michael Rennie getting off the spaceship and Day the Earth Stood Still. Who is this cat with the headband?
Some of your references I don't even try to understand or place. I can't. I just let them go.
I'm talking about a great visitor from beyond, the
Okay,
sacred
all right.
knowledge that
Fair
we're
enough.
not privy
Fair
to.
enough.
Hendrix.
Thank you.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King now and watch new episodes every day.